Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Mediocre Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with 5 of the most mediocre sets ever printed in Magic the Gathering's history. We've got, of course, Fallen Empires, Homelands, Saviors of Kamigawa, Dragon's Maze, and Born of the Gods. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, hold on there, Mr. B. I think Saviors of Kamigawa is a pretty good set. It's not really one of the worst sets ever made, or mediocre sets for that matter. And I will let you know that, yes, this is very subjective. This is a subjective statement. This is a subjective series. I did a bunch of polling. These were the 5 sets that came up as some of the worst received sets or most mediocre sets received when they were printed. So that's where this information came from. That's where we built this sort of series of packs from. I hope you enjoy this series. If you're new here, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. We're doing a bit of a giveaway type thing where if you leave a comment below and let me know which set you think next week will have the most black cards in it. The most black cards. Just creatures, instants, sorceries, whatever. It doesn't matter what type. Enchantments, all that good stuff. Most black cards next week. You could have a chance to win the pack that you chose. So essentially, if you pick Dragon's Maze and Dragon's Maze comes out with 6 black cards, then you have a chance to win that pack against all the other people who also voted Dragon's Maze. So that's how we do things. This week, we let people vote for the most number of blue cards. And I like to open the packs from highest number of votes to least number of votes. And so that means Saviors is first, because Saviors has been first almost every week. That's right. Saviors has been first almost every week. It's gotten well over 10 votes pretty much every week. Every other set is like hovering somewhere between 4 and 7 to 8 votes. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Remember, we're looking for black cards. Doesn't matter, or no, we're looking for blue cards. My goodness, we're looking for black cards next week. We're looking for blue cards this week. Don't know what we're going to find, but let's check it out. So we've got a Shinin of Stars Light, Spiraling Embers, Minamo Scrollkeeper, so there's one. That's a good start. Night Soil Kami, Sink into Takanuma, Kitsune Bone Setter, Into the Fray. We were looking for some more blue here. There we go. Murmurs from Beyond. We got 2. 2 blue cards in the common slot is a pretty good start. Pretty good start. Sakura Tribe Scout. It's a nice, that's worth over $1 common right there. Kuro's Taken. Ooh, there you go. First uncommon is also blue. We got Kiri Ona. Now remember, last week, the winner of most white cards was tied with 4 packs with 2 white cards. So we've already got 3 blue cards here. This is a pretty good week so far for blue, for Saviors of Kamigawa. Descendants Masumaro, Razor Jaw Oni. Ooh, and we got a blue rare, Eternal Dominion. So there you go. This is the epic. The good old epic spell. And this is one of the things that people, I think, received poorly back when this set came out, because these epic spells were very, very mediocre. So anyway, look at this one. It's 10 mana to cast it, right? Search target opponent's library for an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card. Put that card into play under your control. Then that player shuffles his or her library. Epic. You no longer get to cast spells for the rest of the game, but at every upkeep you get to copy this and play it again. So every upkeep you get to go take something out of their library, but that might not be enough, right? If your opponent plays 2 or 3 things a turn, only getting 1 thing out of their deck every turn might not be enough for endgame, right? So, and we got a foil here. Look at that. So we got a foil Shinin of Fury's Fire. That's pretty spicy. Nice little foil to go along with these 3 blues, right? Not too shabby. Well, let's move this down here so that it's still in shot. There we go. Look at that. Now, that's pretty good. It's going to be hard to beat. So just so that everyone's aware and we're all on the same page here, we do count the multicolor cards as half a point when it comes to the color we're looking for. So Dragon's Maze and Born of the Gods, that kind of stuff. Anything that has blue in it will count as half a point if it's not mono blue. So we've got Mending Touch. We've got Sunspire Gatekeepers. Simic Cluestone. Okay, Runner's Bane is our first blue card. There you go. Then we've got a Beetleform Mage for half a point. Okay, we've got a Maze Rusher. We've got a Morgue Burst. Punish the Enemy. Thrashing Moss Dog. Fatal Fumes. Scab Clan Giant, Debt to the Deathless, Putrefy, and, ooh, the rare is Possibility Storm, which is, this card is hilarious. I love playing this type of card in things like EDH and things like that because I'm a monster. That's right, you heard me. I'm a monster. I'm one of those players who just likes to do things for just like the chaos and the interesting, stuff. I'm putting the token over there, and I'm putting the Azorius Guildgate over here because, unfortunately, I guess I shouldn't. Let's keep it together, just in case. I am planning to do something interesting at the end of this series, for those of you who don't know, so make sure you vote. But Dragon's Maze, not going to get in there with only 1.5 points this week. Not quite there. Who won last week? I don't remember. Everybody won last week, but who had the most votes last week? I don't remember. I think Fallen Empires had more than Homelands last week. So Fallen Empires with 4 votes this week. Let's see what we find. No 2-way tie this week. I mean, Saviors is pretty much locked in here. 4 is going to be hard for these earlier sets to beat, or at least tie. So let's see here. We've got Raiding Party. That's 1 red card. We've got Dwarven Catapult. Okay, if we were doing red, look at this. Orcish Veteran. Right, that would be 3 red cards right off the top. Thorn Thalid. Hymn to Turok. Vodilian Mage. So 1 blue card. At least it's on the board. Oh, and there you go. A Combat Medic and a Vodilian Soldier. Or Vodilian Soldier? Vodilian Soldier? I don't know how. Vodilian? I think that's how it's pronounced. Like Vodilian? That's got to be how it is, right? Because it's... Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so 2 still beats out Dragon's Maze, technically. Right? Alright, Homelands. What do you got for us? Now, Greg, the winner from last week for Homelands, suggested that I give his winnings to one of the other people who voted. Greg, that's not how we do things here. I appreciate it, but I'm not going to give your winnings away to somebody else. Rashka the Slayer. Orcish Mine. Asian Bureaucrat. Coral Reef. So 1 blue. We're on the board. We got a Willow Fairy. Alaban's Tower, Cemetery Gate, and Anaba Shaman. So there you go. Everybody's got a blue card this week at least. And yes, that's correct. These 2 sets both had 5 votes, and Dragon's Maze only had 4 votes. So Dragon's Maze is last. Oh, Dragon's Maze was supposed to be last. I opened them in the wrong order. Oh, Dragon's Maze was supposed to be last. Well, it's too late for that. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. We're on Born of the Gods now. Born of the Gods should have been second. It had 7 votes. I apologize. I've messed everything up. I've screwed up my own way of doing everything. This is what happens when you do things live. Epiphany Storm. Servant of Timurit. Great Heart. Satyr Wayfinder. Retraction Helix is our first blue card. There you go. All right, you gotta get 3 more at least to tie up Born of the Gods. Come on. Snake of the Golden Grove, Elite Skirmisher, Oreskos Sun Guide, Divination. Okay, 2 blue commons. All right, 1 more blue common before the uncommons. No, dang. All right, Nyxborn Rollicker. We've got a Crowan Phalanx. Okay, we need a blue uncommon here. Vanguard of Brimaz. That is not a blue uncommon. Spiteful Returned. So then we need a blue rare and then a blue foil. That's the only way we win. Okay, well, that is not a blue rare or a foil. But it is a mythic. Flame Wreathed Phoenix. There you go. Not a bad little pull, I guess. And no foil, unfortunately. So there it is. That goes off like that, like so. So our winner this week is, of course, Saviors of Kamigawa. Look at that. Holy moly, how could it not be, right? So we're going to take these cards off to the side here, like so. Unfortunately, we couldn't have another tie week. I like to do these, most number of certain color card weeks because the possibilities of multiple ties and giveaways in 1 week is higher, which is why I saved it sort of till the end. We did one in the middle of the series, but now I wanted to do it again at the end because I like the ability of being able to give away more packs each week, essentially. So, without further ado, let's find out who we have from the Saviors of Kamigawa. And we have Mark. And we've got Gavin. And we've got Matt. And we've got Virvel. And we've got Kazan. And we've got Connor. And no. Jonathan. Tom. No. Oh, Mike A. All right. Dr. Kaz. Mana Burn. Pause, no. Robert? Alphonse, no. Subice, no. Corbin, no. Tice. Wolf. Twilight's Eve. Okay, so who are we missing? Danny? Eric, no. Ted, no. Neil, no. Okay. So who are we missing? Do we have Connor? I'm going to go top down now from my list here. We've got Connor. We've got Danny. We've got Dr. Kaz. We've got Gavin. We've got Gurowick. We need a card for Gurowick. Alright, Gurowick, where are you? Let me get my Sharpie out of here. Gurowick was... That W on the end always messes me up, right? We all know this. And then we've got Jonathan. There's Jonathan. Then we've got Kazan. Then we've got Mana Burn. Then we've got Mark Antoine. Then we've got Matt. Then we've got Mike. Then we've got Robert. Then we have Tom. Then we have Virvel. All right, perfect. We've got everybody. There we go. There are 14 folks who voted correctly this week. Don't forget, next week you're voting for the most number of black cards. So we're going to do this again with a D8, and we're going to shuffle everybody into two piles. On the odd, we'll get rid of the left pile. On the even, we'll get rid of the right pile. Then we'll lay everybody out 1 through 7. On an 8, we'll switch the piles. Okay, everybody? So, well, what am I doing? 1, 2, there we go. Like this. 2 piles first. 2 piles first, Mr. B. You literally just said it to everyone. Don't forget. Okay, let's roll our D6. Let's roll our D6 to start. So, odd, we get rid of the left pile. Even, we get rid of the right pile. Odd. Okay, we're getting rid of the left pile. Okay. We don't need that D6 anymore. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You notice the 8th spot is empty. We've got our trusty D8 here. We're going to roll our D8. It's an 8. Okay, what that means is we're going to swap piles. So you guys thought you were out of it. That pile over there thought they were out of it, but they weren't out of it. Turns out they were still in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, same rule applies again. Roll an 8, we swap the piles. Can we go back and forth? Can you see that? That's on screen? Good, it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is not Tom. It is not Gavin. It is not Danny. It is not Connor. It is not Mana Burn. It is not Virvel. It is, in fact, Mark Antoine. Congratulations, Mark Antoine. There you go. You were in the pile that got put off to the side, but instead you came back, resurrected by the D8. Rolling an 8. Sorry to all of you fine folks who 7 there got robbed by the D8. The D8 thought that you weren't the ones that needed to win this week, I guess. I don't know. Thank you so much, everyone, for playing. I've been your host, MrBevers. I hope you enjoyed this video of Mediocre Mondays, where we open up 5 of the most mediocre sets ever printed in Magic the Gathering's history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel out greatly. Don't forget to ring that bell as well so you get notifications. I do have 5 videos a week. In fact, 6 now, because every Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Eastern Standard Time, I am putting out a charity video where we crack packs with various other content creators and donate money to local charities. So if you're interested in getting into that or checking that out, I highly suggest it. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm having a lot of fun collabing with other content creators. Some of the stipulations that they're coming up with are great. I really enjoy them. And I hope you all enjoy. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.